Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead. Spider!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Lumos.
I'll be quiet.
We're being watched. By a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around.
Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Protego.
Move of a coward.
Descendo.
You're making this too easy.
Incendio.
Almost.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You won't get away with it.
Bombarda. Protego.
Was that your best?
I won't
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Dead.
Your slots are full. Complete learning trial
Oh, this
challenges to
really is
increase
too
your beer
much.
slot capacity or sell
Stay
excess
close.
beer at vendors.
I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Incendio.
Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess beer at vendors.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess beer at vendors.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Revelio. Bombarda.
The boiler activated that.
Lumos. Depulso. Y.
See it?
Accio. Revelio.
You can't stop me.
Incendio.
That was meant for me. I've been fighting since before you were. I won't rest.
Protego.
Stop it.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
As if you could best the likes of me.
Incendio.
You call that spell casting? You almost had a lucky strike.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Accio. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Lumos.
Corso.
Lumos.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Repulsor.
Lumos.
Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Incendio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear to vendors. Lumos. Accio.
Accio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Level. Quests. Professor Sharp, Mum's the in the Shadow, A. Level. Talents. 1.
I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Aha! There you
Bombada.
are.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Bombada. Expelliarmus. Your blood's Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. 3. Back. X. Auto sold.
This looks intriguing.
bacon and mushroom stew.
Bombarda! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Let's explore the catacomb.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be
Incendio.
insect-proof.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Accio! Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Accio! We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Protego! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Bombarda!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar.
Lumos.
Bones.
Reparo!
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Lumos.
There's something here by the altar.
Accio! Revelio!
Did you hear that?
Accio!
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the
Your beer
territory.
slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell access to your vendors. I foolishly...
What did you find?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'll get started.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Revelio.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we
Revelio.
need.
Lumos. Defindo.
Repulsor.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Why? Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that... Right.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Lumos. Y. Assign top. V. Refero. Util. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Descendo.
Lumos. Y. Assign top. Accio. Force. Lumos. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Y. Right trigger.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Lumos.
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I'd prefer not to learn the Imperius Curse. How do you? I'd prefer not to learn. Yes, I'd like to learn.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Lumos. Ut. Imperio. Unforgivable curse. Why? Right.
Revelio. Confringo. Imperio. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Imperio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. made such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio.
Lumos. Accio.
Accio. Incendio.
Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess beer at vendors.
Accio.
Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin
Revelio.
trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess beer at vendors. Your beer slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your beer slot capacity or sell excess beer at vendors.
Revelio. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Accio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Accio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's students are entranced with this place.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Perio.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Incendio. Accio.
Dead end.
Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
The relic contains a...
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We should leave the relic alone. We need...
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Very well.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Yes. I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore. We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to learn it all over again.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Bringo! Imperial! Bringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Imperial!
We've rid the world of another spy. I shall sleep better tonight. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It would only upset her.
No sense.
No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Incendio!
Your spells glance off of me.
Incendio! Imperial!
Got it!
Bringo!
Are you quite finished? No!
retreat. We'll make them retreat. Accio. Incendio.
Stop provoking them! I'm handling it! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did the right thing.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian saved his sister.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft